Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, if you are new here, my name is Ash, and I'm just your random stranger on the internet who happens to love anime, shopping, manga, video games, music. Did I mention shopping? To an unhealthy extent. So we are doing part 2 of my Neokyo unhaul. Yeah, my video, it took over an hour to record it. I don't want to put another hour video online, so I'm filming this opening to lead you into the second portion of this video. So thank you so much for clicking on this and watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, let's get to an hour before me. And then we have Moto or Mucho. I'm still not 100% sure what his name is. And then we have Pachi. And we have Baji's. And finally, the star of the show, we have Mikey's. I really like these. I'm pretty sure that's the majority of them. I'm just probably missing Chifuyus. I'm not going to go out of my way to pick up Chifuyus. But I love little collector items like that. So the next item I have here is a clear card. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this clear card was going to be smaller. So I am actually really happy that it's bigger because, you know, I probably paid a decent price for it. And I'm like, man, why is this so expensive? Like, because like I know the set that it came in was actually really hard to buy from, and then the set it came in wasn't really that cheap, so I decided not to pick up the set because there's only a couple that I want, but not enough to like buy a whole set of them for the price. But I'm happy, like I'm blown away with this. So it's this giant clear card, and I just ended up getting Shuji Hanma's, and this is Hanma from the second future, or the second present. So not the present we started off in, or the present that Takemichi went to after the Battle of 8-3, but this is after the Battle of Bloody Halloween. And yeah, like I said, Hanma has just become one of those characters where I really like him and I want more merch. Oh guys, would it surprise you if it said we're getting into some bromides and postcards? Because we totally are. So the next item I have here are 2 bromides. I'm not 100% sure which collection these are from. These are from 7-Eleven though. So we have the Toman boys and like this beautiful line artwork. And then we have it here in this pastel-y color. I actually do have this artwork on like some clear files. It's beautiful. I adore it. I didn't even tell you who was on it. So you have Chifuyu, Mikey, Takemichi, Draken, and then Mitsuya. And then in the vein of that same artwork, I had to just pick up my favorite characters, bromides from that artwork, so I ended up getting Mikey's. And I do have the same artwork on some clear files, but you can never have too many postcards and bromides in your collection. And then the next item I have here is from the Rakuten Spa. Raku Spa. It's from the Spa collection. So it's just so these bromides came in some bath salts, but I didn't buy the bath salts. I just got the bromide. This is gonna be a fucking hour-long video. What the hell, Ashley? What the hell? Anyways, so this is the cute tiny bromide. It is of Baji, and this is the Spa collection. Jujutsu Kaisen had one, but Tokyo Revengers had one too. And I just went ahead and got Baji in it because Baji looks good as fuck in this collection. They did Baji justice. You don't get that often, but they did Baji justice, and I'm happy. And then, you know, to stay in the same vein of that collection, where's my... I, of course, had to pick up Best Boy in the entire manga and anime, regardless of what he does or what path he goes down. I, of course, had to pick up Mikey as Bromide from this collection. So this is one of the rare instances where I actually like Baji's artwork a little bit more, but Mikey is my favorite character. It's not going to focus, is it? There we go. But Mikey is my favorite character, so of course I had to pick up something Mikey themed from this collection. And then the next item I have here is, I wish I waited, because I should know by now that these collections end up coming to either Animate Japan or they come to Ami Ami eventually. But this is from the Character Cafe, or the Kari Cafe, and this is just a set of postcards. So this is the dressy version, the most recent Character Cafe that Tokyo Revengers had. This is the character version. I think I spent like 1,200 yen on these, when if I waited I could have picked them up from Ami Ami for 400 yen. But I'm impatient. I always worry that it's going to be like the one collection that I don't get, that it's not going to come. Anyways, so here they are. So we have Takamichi, Best Boy Mikey looking so handsome in a suit. We have Draken looking handsome in a suit. And then we have Chifuyu looking handsome in a suit. I really love these cards. I'm a major sucker for the Tomen boys in suits. I don't know what it is, but I'm a fucking sucker, and they keep putting the boys in suits, and I just keep throwing money at them because I'm here for it. So the next item I have here are from the Tsutaya suit collection with Tokyo Revengers, and these are an item that I've discovered that I like to collect recently. They're fantastic. And these are these like acrylic clear cards. So I ended up getting my Baji's because, okay, Baji looks amazing in this collection. Like, holy fuck, does Baji look good in this collection. Tsutaya always does Baji's face justice. And then, of course, we had to pick up my favorite character in the entire series. I only picked up these acrylic cards because I got them for a really good price and they were in a set. And here is Mikey's, and Mikey is looking super good in this suit. So I love these. Acrylic cards have become like one of my favorite things to collect. And then next up we just have two postcards, and this is from the Character Shop, and I'm so glad I got these because I actually haven't seen them pop up on Mercari often. Sorry. Anyways, I haven't seen these pop up on Mercari often, and as soon as these popped up, I snatched them up. I think I spent a little bit more than what I would typically like to spend on a postcard, but I really wanted them. And these are the Character Shop Limited postcards. So I picked up Baji's. Love it, adore it. I've only seen Baji Chifuyu's, and of course, we got Best Boy Mikey. Which I really wanted Mikey's, so I'm glad I got Baji's and Mikey's. I'm kind of tempted to buy Chifuyu's, but I really only wanted Mikey's and Baji's, and I'm so glad I picked them up because they haven't been easy to find. Not that many have come online, so I'm just glad I was able to get them. And why I was kind of pausing is because the Mikey's one came with a lot of bonus, so that's a cute little bag. I love these little specials, but yeah, I just I wasn't expecting the bonuses they gave me, and oh my gosh, hold on. I've really got to show you guys these. Because, like, I know I said I spent a little bit more than what I normally would spend on a postcard, but I take that back because, like, these bonuses are great. They're not official artworks or anything. So we have a Mikey sticker, and this looks like Kanto Mikey. And then we have the 3 iterations of Mikey. So you have elementary school, Tolman error, and then Manila error Mikey. And then finally, okay, this is one of my favorite, like, official artworks. I think this is for Baji's birthday. Oh my gosh, is it gonna focus? But I love this, like, Wakui Sensei artwork that he put out for Baji's birthday. And then it's the Christmas artwork. These are some of my favorite chibis just because all of the characters are so cute and they have, like, little tiny motifs and perfect, beautiful, wonderful bonuses. Anyways, I'm super happy with that purchase now. I mean, I was already happy with the postcard. I would have just been happy with the postcard. But anyways, the next item here is not even a postcard. I think this is literally a piece of paper. Okay, this is literally a piece of paper, but it was a bonus for something, I think. Either that or I got ripped off. Anyways, so this is just a scene of Mikey, Draken, and Baji from, like, their kid era. So I want to say with how short their hair is, they either just started middle school or they're getting out of elementary school. I thought it was going to be a postcard, but this is literally a piece of paper. So I might have got ripped off. You know, it's a risk you take. It's a risk you take. The next item I have here is a postcard. Wow, I can't believe I think I spent like 1,500 yen on that piece of paper too. Damn. I don't even know. Like, maybe I just misread the listing. But the next item I have here is a postcard. And this is from the Tower Records X Tokyo Revengers and that cute, like, chibi artwork. And this is from the Tower Records Cafe. Which I didn't even know that Tower Records did a cafe. God, okay, they really taped this bitch down. I just bent it a little bit too. That's chill though. That was totally my fault. That was nothing on the seller. That was just me because I couldn't get into the postcard. But the next postcard we have here is from the Tower Records Cafe, and this is a little chibi Baji. Super cute. I don't really have much to say to that. Like, I'm a sucker for Baji's character. Even though I greatly like Mikey a lot more, like, Mikey is, like, miles ahead of my favorite characters from that show. I still find myself collecting a lot of Baji merch. And then kind of speaking on Baji, the next item I have here is from the first character, Kari Cafe. And that's the Fist Bump collection. And this is actually the bromide for Baji's birthday. So I waited on buying the postcard from this collection so I could get Baji's birthday postcard. And his birthday is November 3rd. which is actually really sad when you put that in the perspective of Bloody Halloween. But yeah, so here's another collection where I don't think they did Baji's face justice, and I almost wish I picked up the spa birthday one instead. But I am excited to have this in my collection and thankful that I picked it up. Alright guys, we're getting to the bottom. We're getting to the bottom. I think we're getting to the bottom. Alright. So the next item I have here is just some stickers. I'm a sucker for stickers. I'm a sucker for everything. I'm literally Bobo the fucking clown when it comes to managing my money. But here we have the Toman boys in their uniform with just some screen grabs of their face. And then finally we have the boys in their casual clothes. And the majority of these casual clothes are taken directly from the manga covers. And then we just have some screen grabs of their face. And they are different screen grabs. This is a really good collection. I'm glad I picked these up. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't even know if I'm going to take them out of the thing. But I'm just glad to have them in my collection. Because like I said, I am a giant sucker for stickers. So the next item I have here is going to be my only giant acrylic stand. And this is one where if I had waited, I could have got it on Ami Ami. Story of my life. But I'm glad to have it in my collection now. I always get nervous that I will miss out on these. So I just buy them as soon as I see them. Which I end up causing myself so much more money that way. But it is what it is. So this is from the Second Character Cafe. And this is the Deca Mikey. So the giant Mikey. I have the fist bump version of this already. Can I? And like I said, I am a giant sucker when it comes to Mikey being in a suit. So I went ahead and picked him up off of Mercari Japan for more than what I would have paid for him if I had waited till he came on Ami Ami. So I think in that, I'm going to say I might have learned my lesson. And I think I'm going to start waiting whenever there is a character cafe. I think I'm going to just wait until it comes on to Ami Ami or Animate Japan instead of just getting a secondhand version of it from Mercari, because whenever you do buy from Mercari, you do spend a little bit more. Granted, you get it quicker, but you are spending a little bit more on it. So I think I just need to be more conscientious and not show my address on screen. Okay guys, we're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch now. So let me go ahead and pull these into like categories. And then we'll move into clear files, and then we'll move into some art prints. I don't know how this video ended up being over an hour. This is supposed to be a short video too. I just had so much stuff. I literally have to go to bed after this because I have work tomorrow. But the next item I have here is a little square cam badge from Tokyo Revengers. I like to collect these little square cam badges. I have 10 of Mikey. And this one is not of Mikey, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this one because it's going to, if I pin him on my little cam badge, birthday cam badge, he's going to mess up my flow. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, but I'm just glad to have it in my collection because unintentionally this has become like one of my favorite characters, so I want more merch of him. Even though this is the same merch as the earlier cam badge, this is the square cam badge of Shinichiro Sano. Looking quite wonderful. Looks a lot like Mikey. I like his character. So I am truly trying to pick up every every piece of merch that Shinichiro has out because he doesn't have that much out. So I think with that can badge, I pretty much have all of Shinichiro's merch either coming in C-mail or I have it physically. So I'm wondering, as the anime goes on, will we get more merch of Shinichiro? I don't know how to get into this. Alrighty, and then finally we have a couple more postcards, and these are some beautiful postcards. These are metallic postcards from Shonen Jump. And I am very, very pleased with these. I'm so glad to have these in my collection. So the first one, the first metallic postcard we have here is of Road Camelot from The Gray Man. I love the Noahs. I love the villains in almost any show. I don't know why, but I just vibe with the villains more. And then we have Wisely, who is another top tier Noah from The Gray Man. And finally, the gorgeous Tiki Meek. So glad I have this postcard in my collection, because Tiki Meek is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful anime character. And then finally, we have, it wouldn't be a haul of mine if we didn't have some clear files. Anyways, I don't know how to get into this. You know what? I'll take this out later. The next item we have here is from The Gray Man. So this haul was really only The Gray Man and Tokyo Revengers. But this is from a clear file from the World Exposition. Anyways, this is a beautiful clear file. So you have Tiki Meek and David. Then you have Lina Lee, Miranda, and Rode. Lavi, Konda, Alan, and what's the vampire? Quarry. Wow, I can't believe I forgot his name. I was doing so good on names too. But this is a beautiful clear file. I'm so glad to have this in my collection. And here's the back of it. You have some chibi characters. You have some funny moments from like the show. So you have the twins over here, Jazz Daryl, like making fun of Road and Skin Bullock as Tiki has to help out with the homework. This is, yeah, I fucking adore this. This was a great purchase. Oh, I love this clear file so much. And then the next clear file I picked up is just one. Yeah, it's just one. So this is the Christmas Tokyo Revengers chibi artwork. And I love this artwork because each of the boys have something special going on. I just realized that Dragon has a little envelope to Emma down here. And then Vaji has one to Santa. Mikey's eating a cake. Mitsuya is sewing some stockings. Takamichi is Santa. And then Chifuyu has Peak J. So this is just so sweet. I couldn't help myself. And there is some more Christmas artwork coming out. And I'm going to try to wait till it comes on Mercari because they're in blind packs and I just want a couple of the characters. So I mainly want Mikey's, of course, and then I want Baji, Chifuyu, and Kazutora's. But since they're in blind bags, I didn't want to take the risk of not pulling those boys, so I'm gonna wait. And finally, the last clear file we have here is from the box set, the special box set that of the Tokyo Revengers Blu-ray disc. And this is just the clear file of Draken and Mikey riding on a bike, and I just thought this was so wonderful, so lovely. I'm a sucker for artwork of Draken and Mikey together, especially because Mikey just always looks so at peace whenever Draken's involved, so really glad to have this in my collection. Sorry this video is taking forever. I'll speed through here. So the last 4 items are once again items that I'm glad I have, but I should have waited instead of buying them the day of launch because they severely shot down in price. I think the only one that I really got a good deal on was Draken's. So these are giant art prints, and these were in a Ichiban Kuji, I believe. So I got Draken's for a really good price, and I only wanted Draken's for one reason only. And I kind of feel bad, but not really. So here's Draken's. Once again, Draken's character color is pink, but I only wanted Draken's because Draken had this one where Draken is protecting Mikey whenever they first come into contact with Mobius. So I really like that, and I don't have enough artwork of that specific scene, so that's why I picked up Draken's, and I got Draken's for a really good price. And then the rest of these, I should have waited because I could have saved like $5 on each of these, which if I buy 3 and I could have saved $5, I could save $15 in the end, but I'm impatient and I never think to wait. So the next one I got from the same Ichiban Kuji, and I really only wanted it for this piece of artwork right here. This is, I'm not even gonna lie, this is probably my favorite scene out of the entire anime, is the bathhouse scene. Just because it is honestly the only time that I can think of in recent, just from what I've read in the manga, this is the only time you ever really, sorry. This is the only time you ever really get to see Mikey being a child, being a teenager. And he's just so happy in this scene that the bathhouse scene has just become very iconic, and it's one of the scenes that I like to have represented in my collection because it's just so happy, and if only things could have stayed like that. And then, you know, the next item, the next picture is beautiful because it's our first introduction really to Baji and Chifuyu, and this is during the Mobius fight. Just beautiful. So that was a really good pickup. I'm glad I got those. Then the next one is of my second favorite character. I do not regret buying his. I just wish I waited until he came down in price. And these are kind of big, so I'm not... Uh-oh. Don't do this to me. Okay. There you go. So the next one we have here is Baji, and Baji's character color is a deep blue. He's a magnificent man, and yeah, they did his face justice here. Very excited about that. And then in the second picture, this is our first introduction to Baji. So this is him during the fight in the 8-3 fight during the festival, and that's not a bad introduction. I really liked his character introduction. I love Baji's character design. And then finally, we have Best Boy. I would have bought this one pretty much at any price, because, you know, our favorite character. I literally want all of the merch of this character it's kind of pathetic at this point. How Mikey really isn't my top, like, number one. Well, I just spoiled it, but Mikey is not my number one character by any means. But I have so much merch of his. You would think he's my top tier character. You would think that Tokyo Revengers, just out of the sheer amount of merch I have, is my favorite show. But it's not. They make a lot of merch and it's easy to sink money into. But we have this beautiful artwork of Manjiro Sano, or Mikey, and his character color once again is red. This is beautiful. I love this artwork. And then this is the scene of Mikey, and I'm pretty sure this is Mikey from the battles of August 3rd, 8-3. I love it. Alrighty guys, I don't know how the fuck this video, I've been filming for an hour. I don't know how the fuck this video ended up being an hour. There were only like 32 items, like 32 separate Mercari orders in here. Just a fraction of my other orders, and it took me for fucking ever to get through. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for sticking through this video. If you stuck through till the end, because oh fuck, okay, I'm gonna split this video in two, so you're watching the second half. Thank you so much for sticking through till the end and sticking through to the part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You can leave a comment, you can leave a like, or you can even subscribe, or guess what? You don't have to do any of the above, because honestly, dears, it's your life and you do you. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys a little bit later. Stay golden, love muffins. Bye!